So what are you? What do you believe in?
Me, man, that's the thing, man. Like you said, I'm 27. I'm still trying to figure things out. Like, I feel like my opinions sort of change as I'm learning more stuff about life. I would like to think that there's an afterlife. When I was a kid, my grandma told me that, there was, and that all my great-grandparents were there watching the Phillies games, and the Phillies always win in heaven. That sounded nice. I was like, oh, it sounds great because they're losing right now. But as I'm getting older, man, I don't know. Sometimes I watch a bug die or a dog. We just had to put down a puppy. Never mind. Anyways, I think to myself, like, man, what makes me different from all these animals and wildlife that's passing away? Is there something special about the human spirit that allows us to occupy the kingdom of heaven? Are we more than animal?
Well, listen, I don't know if you ever watched Charlie, All Dogs Go to Heaven. You ever saw the movie All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Mm-mm.
I believe all dogs go to heaven.
So you think,
I don't know about cats, but I think all dogs go to heaven.
But do they get their own specific heaven, or are they with us?
I think they're hanging out with us. I can't imagine going to heaven not seeing dogs.
So dogs are the only species in heaven, or all other domesticated pet breeds?
I don't know. That's a pay grade that I haven't reached that level 32 or 33 to know if they're going to be there or not. I'm kind of going based on faith. I'm hoping they're going to be there because we love animals. But if my dad's version of faith, to him, he is hoping animals don't go to heaven. Because my dad can't stand dogs.
Because they poo everywhere?
Because my dad is a clean freak, and God forbid an animal touches him. He loses his mind. Till today, his mother, my grandmother, had 12 cats, 2 dogs, 2 parrots, 12 birds, 2 snakes. All her kids love dogs and animals except for my dad. She had 4 kids. They all love animals. My dad can't stand them. So my dad's depiction of heaven, it's just human beings. So mine, I'm hoping there's some animals, but we'll see. So you don't have a faith. You don't have something you believe in right now?
No, I'd like to, though. I'd like to have some sort of ecstatic religious experience.
Well, you're 27. You're going through it. When the journey you're going on is so awesome that I'm really curious to know who you are 3 years from now, 6 years from now. Sincerely, I want to know where you're going to be 10 years from now. There's certain people you watch who are coming up, and you're like, I think this guy's going to change a lot of times. And I can't wait to meet the next guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, 10 years ago, Rogan was a Sanders guy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, wait, what? He was one of the reasons why Trump got elected. They hug each other at UFC as if they're best friends. What? This is not the same guy. When I was on Rogan's podcast, he's like, I'll never have, he was thinking about it, but at one point he told Lex, I'll never have him on. They've called me all this other stuff. What happened to him? What evolution did he go through? I think last week Rogan just said, I'm no longer drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago.
I stopped about 39 days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
How is it so far for you?
It's just fantastic, man. Like, I used to spend so much time socializing. It became like a second job. You know what I mean? I'm like, I get off work. I have it felt like partying was a job. And I just have much more time on my hands, much more emotional regulation. That's why I'm putting out 3 videos a week now as opposed to 1. Because I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I've been running, get to work, edit, put something out.
And you edit your own stuff, I hear.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to ask you, wait, what'd you say?
I hear you edit your own videos.
I edit my own videos mostly, but I have a new team of editors. Shout out to Charlie, Nate, Gabe, and Ethan. Those are my first 4 editors, my first 4 Channel 5 employees of history.
Charlie
Brady. He edited the video about West Virginia Greyhound racing.
Oh, very cool.
I wanted to ask you, though, what religion was your father? Or is your father?
Mom and dad, both Christians.
And they're from?
Iran.
Iran?
Yeah.
Is that the dominant religion there?
No, but remember, my dad's Assyrian and my mother's Armenian. So I speak Armenian, I speak Aramaic, but I lived in Iran for almost 11 years, went to Germany, then we came here.
Were Christians expelled under the Shah?
Not under the Shah. The Shah was like open.
Oh, I mean Khomeini, sorry.
Yeah, under Khomeini, you do not want to, you're walking on eggshells under Khomeini when you were a Christian at my time. It was uncomfortable. It was, you couldn't go out and be too public about it. See, there's a couple things when, you talk about Iran and you talk about America. And for me, when you grow up as a kid, you're like, whoa, why can't I be a Christian here? Why can't I be public about it? Why is this so judgmental and unsafe and you got to be careful and all this other stuff? And then you come to America, you're like, yeah, you're a Muslim? Great. Go to Detroit, take over Detroit.
Yeah.
Take over Dearborn. Do what you want to do. You want to be a Scientologist? Go to LA. Build it up. Go to Tampa. No problem. You want to be a Mormon? Go to Utah. Do your thing. You want to be Jehovah? So it's like, it allows you to do it. This country being a great... Nowadays, more than ever, the brand you wear reflects and represents who you are. So for us, If you wear a Future Looks Bright hat or a Valuetainment gear, you're telling the world, I'm optimistic. I'm excited about what's going to be happening, but you're a free thinker. You question things. You like debate. And by the way, last year, 120,000 people got a piece of Future Looks Bright gear with Valuetainment. We have so many new things. The cufflinks are here. New Future Looks Bright. This is my favorite, the green one. Just yesterday, somebody placed an order for 100 of these. If you watch the PBD podcast, you got a bunch to choose from. White ones, black ones. If you smoke cigars and you come to our cigar lounge, we have this high quality lighter cutter and a holder for the cigars. We got sweaters with the Valuetainment logo on it. We got mugs. We got a bunch of different things. But if you believe the future looks bright, if you follow our content and what we represent with Valuetainment, with PBD Podcast, go to vtmerch.com. And by the way, if you order right now, there's going to be a special VT gift inside just for you. So again, go to vtmerch.com, place your order, tell the world that you believe the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.